Hello, this is Sonic45 here with another Pokemon battle, my second in fact. This battle was to test my new Pokemon, and this is against a friend of mine called Pieman-9999. So the battle starts off when he sends out his Creselia and his Dusknoir. And now here I send out my Arcanine and my Togikiss. Okay, so his pressure is annoying. I start out with Togikiss using Follow Me, which now everyone's going to go after me. Then I use Will-O-Wisp to take care of Dusknoir's attack with his higher attack stat. Now he can't do much. So Creselia uses Light Screen, which does take the mech eventually. Jeez. Then Dusknoir decides to confuse me, which takes a bigger mech because, well, you'll find out later on in the battle. Alright, Dusknoir gets hurt by the bird. That helped quite a bit. So I use Flamethrower to lower the damage, warning that this Arcanine's special attack is not very good. Then they start to use Reflector. Now, this is a screen support for Creselia, pulled off by, trained by himself, so that's good. Right, he hurts himself through Fusion. That was annoying. Now he confuses my Arcanine, now. My Arcanine is an attracting one, by the way. Is actually usually ruins his team, but somehow they managed to counter this. So he usually does Dusknoir with his Rhydon, which I think was a bit stupid of him, but I made a bit of a mistake. Well, I decided to burn him because my Arcanine didn't have much to do. As Creselia starts to use Psychic, he gets a critical hit on my Arcanine. He's annoying. Now Togikiss gets confused and I decide to risk it with another metronome. One of my metronomes. And uses a lock-on Rhydon. Now things start to get interesting from here. Arcanine snapped out of confusion and started to use Attract. That was my big mistake because I should have used Will-O-Wisp. Why? Because Creselia, I knew the next attack would kill me. But the thing is, what do? Well, Togikiss cured himself in confusion. And Rhydon, I think gets a drill one. Yes, the Attract failed. So he was able to counter my Arcanine for the first time. Creselia gets hurt by the bird again, and then I send out my Thundora, which is my Galvantula. Very good Pokemon those. So then I use an Energy Ball on the Rhydon, which was less than half health, but bear in mind that it has the screens up and that's Everlighted, so be wary of that. Creselia decides to use Moonlight, which pretty much fully restores its health, pretty much useless at that point, which my Togikiss gets confused, and he's hurt. For the third time, I think? Alright. Then Rhydon decides to use Earthquake, which Creselia Levitate is saved, because that is saved. And Thundora is the only one that is hit. But it's close to low health now. So I decide... So the light screen finally starts to wear off, and I finish off the Rhydon. As I met, Rhydon can be annoying sometimes, but his Rhydon may need a little more improvement of when to use it. But other than that, he did quite well. Put the light screen back up, and then Togikiss snaps out of confusion and decides to use another metronome. Ooh, what is it? It's Ice Ball! That's it for me, because now I'm stuck with it for a few turns. Alright, Creselia is hurt by the burn. Then the Reflect wears off. He decides to send back in Dusknoir. I should have switched Galvantula out, so that was a bad move on my part. I decided to attack, but Dusknoir had Shadow Sneak. That took care of my Galvantula. So that's him gone. So Creselia puts both her screens back to the way they were earlier, and Togikiss does another Ice Ball. To be honest, that was a bit of a stupid move on me. Dusknoir does. They both get burned, and Dusknoir's just lost half his health. Now, Kingler comes in. Kingler ends up using Crab Hammer on the Dusknoir, which actually KOs it. 391 attack for the win. Creselia decides to use Psychic on Kingler, which does, I think, does heck of damage, almost killing it actually. Another Ice Ball. What does that do? Next to nothing. Then he sends out a Glaceon. I decide to do some damage to him by using X-Scissor, but that didn't do much. Then Creselia decides to use Moonlight, which heals him again. Togikiss decides to ends up using another Ice Ball. I believe they're still at it. Glaceon then uses Shadow Ball to take care of my Kingler. Alright, that took the mech. Alright, let's see. Oh, here's where the fun starts. So I send out my new Pokemon, the Toxicroak, which I poison jab the Creselia, which I shouldn't have done. I should have brick breaked the Glaceon. And then he uses another Moonlight, which restores his health to up to half. By half. Another Ice Ball. What happens? It's a critical hit. And then Glaceon uses Frost Breath. Mining this is a critical hit and big weakness. Actually, I don't think it had the Ashley Berry, which I really should have had. Which is a critical hit, super effective, takes down the Togikiss. Then, the final stages of the battle begin. Creselia faints due to burn. Thank God I had the burn earlier. The light screen wears off. And then Pieman sends out Blaze, his shiny Beedrill. And then I send out Tendencies, my Drapion. So my Toxicroak decides to use Swords Dance. Now this gets a bit fun. This gets a lot of fun actually. Then Drapion I decide to use Active Pressure on Toxicroak, and what happened? It's evasive the super, and this gets fun. Uses Attract on the Drapion. To be honest, that didn't affect me that much. Glaceon uses Mirror Coat, but he thought that I was going to attack. Reflect wore off. And I decided to use a Brick Break on Glaceon, as, not surprising, it would one-hit KO it. Oh, now this gets fun. This gets fun now. So this Attract failed this turn, which then I use a Cross Poison, which is a critical hit, which does just under half the health, but that's to be expected. Then Toxicroak avoids a Swagger. One miss. Then they send out the Ninetails. My Toxicroak uses Poison Jab, which takes like about 2/3 of the health off, which Toxicroak avoids the Side Shot. Tendencies avoid is immobilized, and okay, second miss. Poison Jab, that's obviously a takedown. So that's 3 misses due to the Side Shock. Fourth attack misses. So I use a Sucker Punch, that failed. And then finally, I finished him off with a Cross Poison. Oh no, that's not me. Then uses Swagger, misses. So that's the 4th miss in a row. So, Blaze gets taken down, and I win the match by 2 Pokemon. So, I hope you enjoyed the match, and stay tuned for more future videos. See you.